Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special edition of Nevada County Now. We are here at, you guessed it, Victorian Christmas. There is a ton of fun going on here that we're going to check out. This episode is brought to you in part by Stiefel Financial and by generous donations from viewers like you. Well, hello, everybody. I'm Chris Quant. I am your host, and we are here in historic Nevada City for, you guessed it, that's right, Victorian Christmas. There is so much going on. We're going to check out vendors, maybe Santa. We'll see if we can find Santa, track him down, talk to local business owners. Why is it so important that we support small business? Look at the authentic things, the gas lamps, the Christmas trees, the wreaths, all that good stuff. Come along with us as we check out Victorian Christmas. I'm here with Holly at Crush. Holly, this is an amazing store. Tell me a little bit about your store.
Well, I was inspired by being a roller skater my whole life, and I'm also an artist. I went to art school, so I was trying to find a place to have a studio and host things of roller skating and for the community, but also for friends and kids. So it's kind of a hub where people can learn about skating and skate events and art classes and also have a shopping experience.
What a combination, like that Venn diagram, the overlap of art and skating and all that. I mean, tell me a little bit about the skates behind us here.
These are all custom skates on the side of the wall that I started creating. A few years ago, I started making customs because I couldn't get my own skates in stock during the pandemic. So I got parts and built my first pair of skates out of a pair of Nikes, and it just became a thing. Lots of other people are doing it, and yeah, it was a good way to get around the skate thing during the pandemic when nobody could get the skates.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, and tell me, so it's not just skates in here. Tell me what else is in here. We've got a ton of stuff in here.
Yeah, we got a lot of merch now. I'm working with some really fun artists to get different sweatshirt designs and t-shirt designs. Pretty much anything you need for skating. We got skate bags, helmets, pads, wrist guards, t-shirts, fun, athleisure wear. All kinds of components to build your own skates.
Is there a pretty big skate scene in Nevada County?
It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And yeah, I see more women and men, but a lot of women joining these days and going to the skate park and learning transition. That's pretty inspiring and pretty awesome.
That's awesome.
We also have a derby team that plays in Auburn. So we have a lot of girls that commute from Grass Valley, Nevada City, down to Auburn to skate.
Derby was my next question. So yeah, that's kind of, I know there's some folks I have in Roseville, some friends that are Derby down there, but is that growing up here as well?
As far as I know it is. We don't have a space to practice up here, which is something that we're really, really working for and something that we lack and we need. It was my heart for almost a decade. My jersey's right there.
I was going to ask if that was, it seems like it's close to your heart, yeah.
It definitely is. But it's fun, there's so many different ways that you can be into skating.
So you walk in here and you're not overwhelmed, but you're just like, oh my gosh, there's so many things here. And then you look and there's an art gallery in here as well. So tell me a little bit about that. Yeah, let's go walk in here. Tell me a little bit about this.
Well, I was classically trained as a ceramicist and a metal sculptor. So I went to school for bronze casting and aluminum casting and sculpture for many years at Humboldt State. And when I graduated, I continued and just kept sculpting. And, I work with all materials. I work with metal, I work with wood, I work with clay, I work with taxidermy, I work with gems. So I'm always trying to find a way to kind of put all of those things together into one medium and create my own body of work that way.
Is there a favorite piece that you have in here? It's like picking one that's stands out to you.
It's hard. I love them all. They're kind of all like my children because I've spent so much time with each one. They all have a story, but Albert he's pretty spectacular.
We noticed him.
Yeah, Albert on roller skates. So he was a cria alpaca, and he was given to me by our alpaca vet. So I used to have pet alpacas, and one day my vet called me, and she's like, we just had a 3-month-old cria pass away. Would you like it? She asked me if I could perform an autopsy on him and find out why he died. So over the phone, we talked, and I opened him up and found that he had a perforated abdomen. Through talking to the vet, of course, she was like, oh, what do you see? Oh, this is, okay, I know why he passed now. And she gave me Albert, and I couldn't think of what to do with them. I was working on them, and I went to Ike's one day when Ike's was here, and our waitress Amy was working there, and I was telling her about the process and the alpaca, and she's like, God, you got to put them on roller skates so you can just pull them down the street with you. And like a light went off.
All right, so tell me a little bit about Victorian Christmas. This is your first, if you just opened recently, right?
Yep. Well, I've been on the top of the hill. I've been on Broad and Commercial for the last 2 years, open at a brick and mortar shop, and we've done Victorian Christmas those last 2 years, and had a booth on the street and kept the shop open. And it's mayhem and it's insane, but it's so much fun. And I'm fortunate to have my good friends here to help me to run the booth and run the shop, and we have a good time.
That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about just the importance of, folks supporting small business, supporting your business. How can they best do that for you?
Come in. Just come on in, get a gift certificate. If you don't know what to get somebody, we teach taxidermy classes. We're about to encroach on doing stained glass classes. We're going to offer skate classes in February when the weather gets a little better. So there's lots of different things happening in classes that you can take, but also just, come in and check it out. Maybe there'll be something that you like. I don't do any online business. All of my business is in the store to brick and mortar. So I'm very much involved with the community and selling to the community and just being here.
Love it. Love it. If folks are looking for you online, though, I heard you mention Instagram. Okay.
I have an Instagram. It's Crush Nevada City. I also have a website, which is Crush Nevada City. And you can sign up for classes on Crush Nevada City website or through my Instagram.
So talking a little bit about skating in our area, learning a ton of stuff. Now, there's a nonprofit around it?
Yep, we have a nonprofit. It's called Nevada County Skate. And we've been around for just about a year. We're coming up on our anniversary. And we are really now going to get funding for lights at the skate park. Grass Valley got a grant that they put towards rebuilding Condon Skate Park. So we're looking to find the perfect company to work with to redesign it and have it be a destination skate park. And the grant covers the majority of the build, but we have a bunch of fundraising to do to get lights and bleachers and shade structure.
That's awesome. Is there a place that people can go check that out, support it at all?
Yep, they can go to nevadacountyskate.com or they can go onto the Instagram page, Nevada County Skate.
Got it.
And donate. It's the season to give. Give us money so we can build a safe skate space for our kids.
All right, I'm here with Jen at Nevada City Chocolate Shop. Jen, thanks for being with us today. Tell me a little bit about the chocolate shop. How long have you guys been here?
Well, we've been here a little over 11 years. We're family owned and operated. We make all our own chocolates, caramel apples, and all our fudge.
Okay, so I walk in here first time. I'm just awed by all of the selections that are around here. Where would you guide me maybe as a first-time person coming in here? What's good? What should I start with?
Oh my gosh, so we get that question a lot. We always tell people about our Nevada City Gold. It's a creamy, crunchy, peanut buttery treat we're really well known for. We ship all over the United States. Our homemade peanut butter cups, our salted caramels, and the list goes really on and on.
My sweet tooth is singing to what you're saying. Fantastic. So tell me a little bit about Victorian Christmas, your guys' participation in it, favorite thing about it. What do you like about it?
Oh gosh, it's really grown over the years. It's a lot of fun. It's absolutely a beautiful evening. It's very nostalgic. Probably my favorite thing is just seeing how happy everybody is. It's a lot of work for us, but just seeing how happy everybody else is really is a lot of fun.
That's awesome. How can people best support the Nevada City Chocolate Shop and just small business in general right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So, if you're local and you can't come out to the event, we do have a website. You can call us, you can order online, and we do ship. Ideally, you can do that whether you're local or not. And then, of course, just come on down and support small businesses.
Love it. I'm going to put you on the spot here. Website, phone number, give those out.
Okay, so we are on Google.
Okay, that's a fair thing.
So yeah, we're all over TripAdvisor, Google, so you can check us out. Just look us up, and website is nevadacitychocolateshop.com.
All right, so we are going to taste test. This is the rough part of the job, the Nevada City Gold. So tell me a little bit about it here. What are we looking at here?
Creamy, crunchy, peanut buttery treat. It's absolutely delicious.
Okay, Jen, let's give it a try. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my good gracious. Oh, there's marshmallows in there. I can taste the peanut butter. That chocolate. Oh, that's a great starting
A little bit of crunch. It's like a fudge, but not.
Oh, that hits the spot.
And if you're dairy-free or vegan, we have lots of those options as well.
Sold. I'm convinced. I am here with Tanya from BoHo Lounge. Tanya, tell me about your pop-up here.
Well, I've been in business for about 9 years, and I do live in the area, but I do it all over California. Yeah, it's we pop it up, we set it up, we sell, and then we close, and then we do it all over again.
Rinse, lather, repeat, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So what do we have to sell here? Tell me a little bit what you have to.
Well, a lot of my stuff is all handmade and hand dyed, and then I design that. And then I have some other things from other designers as well that also are hand beaded, like these tops over here.
So is this your first time, second time, third time, 100th time doing Victorian Christmas here?
I would say it's about my 7th year. Okay. Yeah.
Any special memories or fun memories from doing Victorian Christmas?
Well, always, we love the mulled wine, which is directly from our booth, which is awesome. And it does support the local fire department. Well, I don't know. I guess a memory is last Wednesday, it was pouring rain. There was like a river through my booth. It was pretty intense, yeah.
Oh my gosh. So talk to me a little bit about just being a small business person, being small business. How important is it that folks support small business?
Well, obviously, 100%, because we are trying our best. I live in the area. I bought in the area, meaning a house, and this is my living. And I do, like I say, these pop-ups. I don't have a store. And so any support is so helpful for my existence in this town and in the world, I guess.
So in between pop-ups, because it's awesome, you have a great spot here. How can people find you? Instagram, web?
Instagram is the best place, and it's BoHo Lounge. My website is boholoungeclothing.com.
I'm here with Elizabeth. We're at Java John's here on Broad Street. Tell me a little bit about Java John's. How long have you guys been here? The coffee shop, all that good stuff?
Yeah, we've Java John's has been in business almost 30 years. 3 different owners, and so I'm the third. I just bought it about 4 years ago from Pat and Rita, and whom many of your viewers probably know. We just opened up a second location at the Rood Center as well. And we've been here almost 30 years. We'll be celebrating next year. So
that's awesome. Okay, so I'm walking in here for the first time. Haven't seen it before. I'm looking around. This is awesome. Tell me, I don't know. What should I order? What's good on the menu?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so for food, we're known for being the bagel shop in town in Nevada City. So the bagels are really good. Our green eggs and ham is amazing. It's like what it sounds, except the eggs aren't green. We add greens to it, and then you get ham and Swiss, and it's delicious and fills you up really well. So, and then the Java John's Club is my personal favorite sandwich. I totally recommend it. Our biggest sandwich, though, is the Cali turkey. That thing is a sandwich to share. It's ginormous. So I would recommend one of those.
Okay, how about to drink? If I'm thinking about something to drink.
To drink. So we have a turmeric elixir, which is very similar to a golden milk.
My wife would be very interested in that. She loves those.
Really good. And our espresso in general it's a light roast espresso, which is very rare to find in town. And it's fantastic. We get it from Herkimer in Seattle. They've been our partners for several years, even before I came in too. And it's fantastic. They just, take really good care of the beans and how they roast it, and highly recommend the espresso, just double shot or in any latte, mocha, whatever you want to do with it, we'll make it happen.
Perfect. And I can verify this. Okay, so last year we were here for Victorian Christmas, and we were outside for hours, and my feet were frozen. Java John's has a special place in my heart because I came in here to warm up. Yes. It was like I could not believe how cold I was, and it was so good. So it was really, really good. So do you have I'm imagining Victorian Christmas is happening right now. Imagine it's going to get pretty busy in here.
Yes, absolutely. So this is my third Victorian Christmas, I think, 4th maybe. I don't know now. They all run together. But we're old pros now, so we totally have this, our T's crossed, our I's dotted. The team comes, they work like clockwork, and we get people in and out as quickly as possible. And, we offer our seafood chowder, which is clams and shrimp and crab in a chowder. We also have a vegan chowder that we offer in a bread bowl only on Victorian Christmas days. It's really important to us to be able to support the community on these days and be open and just be here to, really celebrate with the community on this day.
I love it. I love it. So talking a little bit about, it's so important to support small businesses, local business. Just tell me a little bit what that means to you and how folks can best support you.
Yeah, every single person in Nevada City and on Broad Street, Commercial Street, Spring Street, and all the cross streets here, we're all small, tiny businesses. We're all local merchants. We live in and around the town, and this is our livelihood. It's like without the community coming and supporting us, we can't put food on our own table. We can't send our kids to school with new shoes. It's simple like that. We can't even, provide our kids with gifts for Christmas. So it's simple things like that that really help when you can support local. And some of the things that they can do is we've got Yuba Bucks, which is a gift card that's local. And if you buy a gift card for a family member with Yuba Bucks, all the money goes directly into the community because you spend that card in the community. So it's sort of like an Amex card that you can use only in the merchants here.
That's brilliant. I love the ingenuity in that. That's fantastic.
It's super cool. And we're part of the program. Almost all the merchants on the street in town are part of the program, and in Grass Valley too. So, yeah.
All right. So how can people find you online? Just walk into the store, call you? What?
Yeah. No. Our website is everyone'scoffeehouse.com, and you can order online at Order Everyone's Coffee House, or even at Order County Cafe, which is our second location. You can find us at Nevada County Fairgrounds in our coffee trolley, the Destination Delicious, and come in, stop in, whatever. We're here 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. or 4 p.m., depending on the day. And the hours change as we progress through the year.
All right, we're going to take a break from all of the fun festivities for a minute just to talk about Nevada County Media. Now, folks, we have got a ton of classes going on that you want to check out. And if you are a member of Nevada County Media, you get in for free. It's fantastic. There are a lot of classes. One of the ones that's coming up is our on-screen acting class. And again, if you're a member, you get in for free. Come check it out. If you have a non-member that wants to come along, $25. They can come in and sign up for that as well. If you want to check out all of the classes and more, you can find all of that on nevadacountymedia.org/classes. All right, let's get back to the fun. I am here with Emily at the Sock Parlour. Emily, what a fun store. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, this is sort of a culmination of my career, I suppose. Worked at a sock store going to college in Santa Cruz, and then moved up to the foothills about 10 years ago, and people seem to love fun, crazy socks, and it's much more than just socks. Obviously, there's a lot of rock and roll stuff, and we're big music fans. So yeah, it's a fun place, and we're inclusive. We try to have socks for everybody and things for every walk of life, and
So if you have a popular sock, is there like the most popular sock that people just gravitate to?
Tough one. Yeah, we have popular brands, but no, I feel like there isn't necessarily like one sock per se that would be like a top seller. It's kind of, you just sort of like walk along the wall and kind of see what jumps out at you.
Yeah, it's kind of whatever your brand is or whatever probably catches your eye, right?
Yep, exactly. You could be looking for fun and lowbrow, or you could be looking for cozy and comfort. So just kind of depends on what you're vibing.
I'm looking at the RBG socks over there. My sister, she'd totally dig those, so that's awesome.
We try to have all the things that sort of what I guess like what we represent and what we are into and what we feel we're passionate about. So yeah, we try to have those little things in here as well. Yeah.
All right, tell me a little bit about the music side of the store. What inspired that?
So, we also have a store in Truckee. This store, I felt like the community was a little more rock and roll, a little more motorcycle, a little more counterculture, and so we just sort of love that aspect of things, and also just thought it was a neat kind of take on things that are non-sock to have in the store. We have vintage records, candles that are rock and roll oriented, coasters. These are all made in the USA, and try to support a lot of local artists in that way too.
Yeah. That's awesome. Hey, tell me a little bit about Victorian Christmas, how it is for you guys, the kind of folks that come out and visit the shop.
Yeah, so this is our first Victorian Christmas. We just opened this summer, so we've obviously been really excited about it. I just feel like it's an amazing experience. It's kind of unlike any other place on the planet that does this. It feels very family oriented and just warm hearted. And it's just a really good time.
Love it. I love it. So how can folks best support you, best support small businesses? So important right now to support small businesses. What's your take on that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, with the whole, online purchasing, you really kind of lose a value that you get when you communicate with humans and in person and find things that are sort of more thoughtful. And you don't really get that unless you're necessarily shopping in person. But stores like this wouldn't exist if it weren't for people supporting us. Victorian Christmas nights wouldn't exist if people weren't shopping locally. So it's all hugely important. Yeah.
That's awesome. How can folks find you online, Instagram? How can folks get a hold of you? Even call or walk in?
Yeah. So, we do have an Instagram. It's the Sock Parlour. And yeah, we have an online, but we don't really promote that necessarily. We do encourage people to come in and shop.
Hey, you got to be here. Yeah, you got to see it.
You got to be here.
All right, I am here. We talked last year. What's your name?
Albert.
Albert, tell me what you're selling.
We're selling barrettes that me and my sister made. Mostly my sister, but
Okay.
yeah.
How much do those barrettes go for?
So 2 for $5, 3 for $7, and 4 for $9. And if you buy 2 packs, you get $1 off.
You got it. That's the best elevator pitch I've heard all day. That's fantastic. Hey, Albert, tell me one of your favorite things about Victorian Christmas.
Probably the booth.
Albert, you were a rock star. Give me 5. Here with Dan at Art Naturally Speaking. Dan, tell me a little bit about your booth here.
Hi there. So I do nature-inspired woodwork and jewelry, and I've been doing it for about 20 years. Just kind of mix it up. I do the big lamps here with the wood veneer shades and gemstone bases from all over the world. And then I have a bunch of jewelry here, mixed media, abalone, wood, gemstone, and all nature-inspired.
How long have you been doing Victorian Christmas? Is this your first time?
7 years.
Okay.
7 years. Mm-hmm.
Is there a favorite memory that stands out or something that you look forward to year after year?
I would say probably the performances here are always fun to enjoy. The carolers, the fire dancing, the aerial performances, just all the festive attire that you see. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Tell me, how long does it take you to make, for instance, the lamp? How many hours go into that?
A big one would take about 5 days, and then a smaller one maybe 3 days. Yep. And I find all these pieces of wood in the forest where I'm from in Tahoe. And then, all these gemstones are from around the world. And I go to the Tucson Gem Show and get those there. And then the wood veneer shades are from all over the world as well. So, yeah.
Hey, we're asking folks just a little bit about small business. How important is it that folks support small business, and how can they support you?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, that's what keeps us going. So I have a gallery in downtown Truckee. And we're all local artists, and we pretty much depend on all the locals to support us. So, yeah.
How can folks find you when you're not here at an event?
So I have a gallery downtown in the train depot in downtown Truckee called Mountain Arts Collective, and we have 18 local artists there. And we have a few artists from Nevada City as well. Mm-hmm.
Is there a website, phone number, Instagram they can find you?
MountainArtsCollective.com. And then my business is dangaube.com. And then Instagram would be Art Naturally Speaking, and then Mountain Arts Collective.
We have found the man himself. Santa is here. Santa, thank you so much for stopping by Victorian Christmas.
Yeah, well, I'm very happy to be here.
Okay, so tell me, do you have a long line of boys and girls? Even probably what's the oldest that you can allow to talk to Santa when you're there?
I've got all the way up to 16 years old.
Really? Okay. How about a 45-year-old?
Oh, I've had a couple of those too here and there.
Well, you got one right now, so so tell me, Santa, tell me something special about Victorian Christmas.
Victorian Christmas is a place that you can bring all your families and that have been coming for generations through the years to see Santa Claus walk the stores, the streets, enjoy the family fun of the spirit of Christmas.
So have you been getting a popular request? Is there one that's been standing out this year that's been head above heels that kids have been requesting?
I have now noticed Furbies are now coming back. Is now being
Really?
Is now being a big hit. Is Furbies.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And do we have the sleigh double parked out there somewhere, parallel parked, or is waiting?
He's sitting up on the roof, hanging out.
Good parking if you can find it. All right. Santa, what's a holiday message that you'd like to give our viewers?
Spread the cheer of the families and be kind to everybody and have peace and Merry Christmas.
We were here walking along the street. I have found Syble and Barbra and Kim. Now, y'all look related.
Yes, we are. Daughter's mother.
Okay, fantastic. And you just moved down here from Ashland, right?
Yes, about Ashland, Oregon, about a month ago. My mom and I. Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And Kim, you're local.
Oh, yeah, we're local, and we're all on Spring Street. We're 3 doors from each other.
Now, you were telling me something interesting. You're like, oh my gosh, I watched your guys' videos before moving down here.
Yes. We wanted to get a feel for Nevada City before moving here, and although my sister lives here, we've never been here before. So we moved here blind pretty much. So we wanted to find out what we could about the place. So we found your channel, the YouTube channel, and we started watching, and we love your videos.
Oh my God.
The fair, the parades, all that. So it just made us excited about coming here and all the events and stuff. I'm really surprised at all the events there are for such kind of a smaller area. Right. So, yeah.
And now I coerced you to be on the video along with me. So thanks. So now, Barbra, is this your first Victorian Christmas, or have you been here before?
Well, the one in Victoria, British Columbia is nice too. But this is very good. This is very competitive.
Good. All right, we're in the running.
You, so that's
I paid her to say that. Thank you. Checks in the mail. All right, I'm here with Sharon at Viine Creations. Sharon, tell me a little bit about your pop-up here, what you have to sell.
Yeah, so I basically make a whole lot of things that I enjoy making. So I've got knitted beanies. I work at a flower farm, so I do dried flower wreaths and ornaments. And then I also love bead weaving, so I have lots of beaded earrings. And I'm also an herbalist, and so I make body oils and salves and things like that too.
Okay, so I'm here. I'm doing my Christmas shopping. Yeah. Sharon, I'm not sure what to get for somebody in my life. What would you recommend?
I mean, any of the things. It depends on what they're looking for. If they need a little warmth, cozy on their head, they want a beanie. If they want a sweet little dried flower art on their wall, they get a wreath. If they need some earring decoration, get some earrings. And if they want some love for their body, then get some oils.
Okay, tell me a little bit about these oils. What?
Yeah, so I grow all of the plants that are in them, and then I infuse them into local olive oil, and they make the most luxuriant self-care that I can think of.
It looks luxurious. It looks fantastic. A great selection.
Yeah, and you can see how dark the color is. This is a clear bottle. But there's a lot of goodness from the plants in the oils that I make. Yeah.
How long have you been doing that?
5 years, 6 years, something like that. Yeah.
So you're not new in town. You've done it for a while.
Oh yeah, and I've actually been at Victorian Christmas. This is my 5th season, and I love this event. It was one of my first vending events that I ever did, and I started out with my earrings, and then I've just slowly expanded with all my different products, and it's been really great.
Is there a favorite part of Victorian Christmas or a favorite memory that sticks out for you?
Gosh, I mean, it's such a beautiful space. Like downtown is so beautiful, especially at Christmas time. And all of the other vendors are so awesome. And I love the organizers. The chamber is super great. It's just always such a sweet event that I love.
Mm-hmm. We're talking to folks about just the importance of small business, supporting small business. Can you just tell us what that means for you?
Yeah, I mean, I've been a small business owner my whole life. And so it is essential for me to find support with the community. And so anyone who chooses to buy from me, I am always so grateful, and I put my heart and soul into all the products that I make and put a lot of love in there, and so it means a lot to me that folks are able to receive that.
I love it. So obviously we're here. Folks can walk up, they can talk to you, they can ask all sorts of questions. Between events like this, can folks find you online? Where can folks find you?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. My Instagram is at VIINE Creations, Viine Creations.
We're in for a treat. Look who we found. We found the Tree Lady and the Tin Man Toy Soldier.
True.
Okay, all of the...
At least it's not a nutcracker or the drummer boy.
Okay, what's your name?
Jim.
Jim, awesome. And?
Cindy.
Okay, now you guys are, I would say, some of the most popular ones around here. How swamped are you when you're walking around?
Well, I came out of the chamber and I've already had my picture taken 3 times, so that's
and we were running to find you because we're like, we got to interview you guys. So okay, so what's one of the favorite memories about Victorian Christmas?
I would say reaching out to the kids.
Awesome.
They come up and get we give them the peppermint candy sticks and everything's good.
That's good. That's good.
And see the smiles on their faces.
And it's not always the children, it's the adults that are the older people that are like, oh my gosh, so it makes your heart feel good. Yeah.
Okay, and do you have like a holiday message that you leave with folks, or a greeting or a goodbye that you leave with them?
I always just say Merry Christmas and remember that Jesus is the reason for the season. So, yeah.
I love it. We're going to let you guys get out there, start signing autographs because you're so popular. Have some fun out there.
You bet. You bet.
I would love a candy cane. Thank you. So I got a candy cane. All right. Well, we're wrapping up our time here at Victorian Christmas here in Nevada City. Come on up. Come visit Nevada City. Give them a visit. Visit the shop owners and the vendors. There's a ton of good stuff. If you didn't have a chance to make it to Victorian Christmas this year, it'll be here next year. So come on out, support small business. And until next time, remember to stay safe, take care of each other, and we'll see you again. Oh, it's really tall.